Last time on Final Fantasy 16, we headed back to Ash to find a record of all the bearer children that were lost in the massacres that happened in Walloon. This time, Gav has a quest for us.
You alright?
Let's do it, Gav.
No more than usual. It's just... Eda's baby will be coming soon and I wanted to make something for it.
I'm sure she'd like that.
Back in the north,
Right,
families
that
would
Eda.
always make gifts when a bairn was on the way. Yeah, I'll let the little
Remember
types
that I
know
thought
they were
you were
welcome
having
in
a
their
child.
new homes like.
So, what's the problem?
Well, the problem is that Eda's due any day now.
Eda is the lady we found in the village on the way through Ash.
Is there anything I can do to help?
You know, there just might be.
All right then. What exactly are we making?
A good luck charm. But not just any good luck charm.
Not just any.
No. One made from the feather of a silver chocobo.
Ambrosia.
There's naught lucky in all the realm, or so we used to say back home anyway.
Sorry, Ambrosia.
Thing is, they're hard to come by. Had Otto and Karen check with their suppliers, but nothing. I try and track one down myself, only...
Only the big day is fast approaching. And that's all you need. A feather.
Someone tells
that
me
or the
that's
bird
not
whose
all you
horse
need.
it's attached to, aye. I was gonna start by asking around with travelling traders plying the northern borders.
Well, there's no shortage of those passing through Martha's. I think I might make that my first port of call. I'll let you know if I find anything.
Are you
You're a
forgetting
good
that
friend,
we
Clive.
literally have a silver
Won't forget
chocobo
this.
that we ride? I feel like it'd be pretty easy to just take a tail feather from Ambrosia. But no, we have to go to Martha's Rest. Okay, I'll stop being salty. It's like, come on, we went through the effort of
Let's hope
getting
one of the
that.
merchants here has what Gav needs. Excuse me. I'm looking for something.
Oh, well, then I'm your man.
A silver chocobo feather.
Yeah.
Oh,
No, I'm not.
maybe not. Though you're not the first to mention the bird around here. There was a man stopped by the rest not long ago claiming he was attacked by a silver chocobo
Oh?
near some gutted hovel not far from Eastpool. Most took him for a braggart and a liar, but who knows? Perhaps there was some truth to his tale.
Well, that
We'll
gives
see.
us a target.
Thank you.
A hovel. Oh, okay, we need to get more. And it doesn't give us any specific clues, we just need to check for other merchants.
Just because the
in
heavens have
area.
gone to Rackaroo, it don't mean we have to. Now, let's get this stall set up.
How do, traveller? You've the look of a man who could do with a new whetstone.
That was not the
Or
voice I was
perhaps a
expecting.
bawdy etching of the Vicerine.
Maybe another time. I'm looking for a silver chocobo feather.
If that's the case, rumours are all you're likely to find. No one has seen a silver chocobo for years. Word is they were
Ambrosia.
all hunted for their feathers. Some northern nonsense about bringing good luck. Didn't bring them much, nor their bows. If any are still out there, I reckon they'll be doing their damnedest not to be discovered.
You're probably right. Thank you anyway.
I mean, we already have the information we need, right? But I suppose we need to get the third bit of info.
Doesn't still
Some-
hurt, does it?
Oh, 1,000 Akashic jars couldn't hurt.
1,000 Akashic Jaws couldn't hurt me. I'm a survivor of Rosario.
Can I help you with summit?
You wouldn't happen to sell silver chocobo feathers, would you?
I deal in fruit, not fancies. But if it's fancies you're after, I suggest you try Rhiannon's ride.
Was a silver chocobo seen there?
Oh, yes. If you believe the ravings of a madman.
It wouldn't be the first
Yeah.
time.
How many
Silver
how
chocobo
mad are we
sighted in
talking?
the hills near Rhiannon's ride. It sounds almost too good to be true. But since I'm already here,
Where are we going? Okay, we're gonna come back from Eastport. 50-50, but I think this is probably the better place to go from. Down here, is this it? This is it. Yep, this is it.
More tracks. And these look fresh. The chocobo was here. And recently. Perhaps it still is.
But can you tell me what color the chocobo was? By, I don't know, smelling its poop or something. No? Well, what kind of track are you?
I don't hear anything.
Hey, if ever. That works.
Well, I'll be damned.
That looks very much like Ambrosia's feathers. I really feel like we could have just gotten one from Ambrosia.
It's all right. I'm not going to hurt you. Just borrowing a feather for my friend.
Yes, borrowing. I'm totally planning to give it back.
Thank you. Let's get this back to Gav before they change their minds.
Gav. I'm coming back. I have a feather that I, for some reason, didn't take from my own bird. I know they probably can't lock it behind you having to have done the quest to get Ambrosia, but come
It was
on.
no trouble.
How many people are not going to have Ambrosia?
Clive, you're back. How'd you get on? Any luck?
Any luck, you say?
Have a feather. On the house.
Crystal's crack. Is this what I think it is?
Uh-huh.
How in the hell did you find it?
Well, see, I went
It's a long
outside,
story.
pulled my bird, and then plucked the feather. Or at least that's what it should have been.
Right there on the road to Eastpool. Who'd have thought it?
Everything up there's been abandoned for years. The empty cabin made for the perfect shelter. Though I fear my presence may have forced the poor creatures to look elsewhere.
Don't blame yourself, Clive. The Blight's right on Eastpool's doorstep. They'd have had to move on before long, even if you hadn't have turned up. They'll find a new home. Trust me. After all, that's what us endangered animals do. Anyway, what matters is
Why?
you
You
managed
calling
to
yourself
make us
an
one of their
endangered
quills
animal?
before they could run off. And now all that's left is to fix it to the carving.
I didn't know you could carve.
Reckon there's a lot you don't know about me.
That's probably
Like the
true.
fact I'm as good with a whittling knife as I am with a sword.
So, not very.
And that bone Ember gave me's a dream to work with. What did you say it was from again? An Avis?
But it weren't your Avis, Sid. I slew one of my own at last.
So all those long nights
Was
in
it
the
a
pit
baby
finally
one?
bore fruit. I'm proud of you, Ember.
Don't speak too soon. I ain't done my trial yet.
There we go.
Lovely little
What do
charm.
you think?
I think if you ever hang up your scouting cap, you'll be able to make an honest living.
Oh, will I? I should go and see if Ed is awake.
Give it my best.
You can give it to yourself. Come on.
Okay, I guess we're heading to the infirmary. I'm assuming that's where she is. Hey, Ella.
Ah, me lords.
How are you feeling?
Well, thank you. Is something wrong?
Wrong.
Technically, Clive
No,
is a
nothing
lord.
like that.
Pretty sure Gav
What it
ain't.
is,
Go on, please. beautiful. Did you make it?
We did. Aye. It's from all of us here at the Hideaway. Your new
No,
family,
Gab,
like.
it's just
It's
from
a good
you.
luck charm. We may come up north when a band's on the way. I mean a baby. To let him know that they're part of the family too. Oh, I hope you like it.
I don't know what to say.
Thank you.
I thank you, milords.
There you go.
For
You did know
everything.
what to say.
If there's anything you need, just let us know.
I will.
Clive, fancy a swift off? I'm thirsty.
I could be convinced.
A swift half. I mean, in this context, I get what it means. They're talking about a half pint. But still. I don't know British drinking terminology enough to know how much that actually is.
Don't you think you've had enough?
No, we're celebrating. I'm gonna be a father.
What?
I think Edda might have something to say about that.
You know what I mean. Bit of light in these dark times.
Times are suddenly dark, yes,
It
but
wasn't long after me 10th name day.
at least you
Your mum
know
told me
Edda's
she
child
was
is a
with
bear.
child again. I was over the fucking moon. I was looking forward to having a little one to lord it over. What with me being the runt of the litter. Thought I'd finally have a chance to prove to the world that I could be a big brother.
Stillborn.
Imperials came the day she went into labour.
Ah,
Had myself a baby sister.
she was a bearer.
And then I didn't. My whole family gone in a blink.
Oh,
I hid
okay.
in the cellar like the spineless little arsehole I was. Great brother I turned out to be.
You were 10, not like you could have done anything else other than die too.
I'll never be a leader. And I'll never be a hero. I'm just a daft little dog who comes running when his master calls. I'll never
And
be
you're
like
drunk.
you, or Sid, or Jill, or even Toggle.
You don't need magic to be
Have you
strong.
finished?
Maybe.
Do you know why?
I feel like they need
You're our
seats
best
at the bar.
scout. Because you
can't be
don't need
comfortable.
anyone to hold your hand. Without your resourcefulness, your courage, your determination, I don't know where we'd be. Maybe hanging off a cliff like,
That was only the once.
Exactly. You learn from it. And here you are after Founder knows how
There
many
you go,
missions,
back into the corner
stronger
off a
for
cliff
everyone.
by the Imperials. And we had to come save your ass.
And let's not forget Rosalith. Who was it who freed me from the dungeon? Who was it who ran to Jill's rescue?
That would be me.
Because you're our brother, Gav. My brother.
I think you've had enough, Gab. You should go to bed. And drink lots of water.
Your brother.
Which means that when the time comes,
I get your room and your sword.
Nice try, Gab. No, I seriously think you've had enough to drink. Go drink a whole bunch of water and go to bed.
I may have had one too many.
You think?
You may have had 10 too many.
I said I was thirsty. Better get back to work anyway. After I walk this off. Clive?
What is it?
Thanks for, you know.
No, I didn't have very good opinions of him
No.
in the opening moments of the game. He's grown on me. Thank you, Gav. Silver linings complete. And with that, we're just about wrapped up for today. We're gonna go check out the missives in our room, and then we're gonna finish up. It feels like a lifetime ago. It was a lifetime ago. That afternoon on Man's Hill was our very first adventure. But somehow I knew even then that it would not be our last. I will never forget that day, and the simple fact that you have not either fills my heart with a joy so fierce I cannot describe it. Since the moment we first met, you have always been an important part of me, the half that makes me whole. When times are darkest, you are my light. When I am lost, you are my guiding star. You are just what I need. You are all that I need. You are the greatest gift. Get a room already! Here, not long removed from when you placed yourself between us and peril, I sit and pen yet another letter in which I try and find the words to somehow express the gratitude of an entire town. Still, something feels different about our latest triumph. Where in the past we leaned ever so heavily upon your good graces, this time we found ourselves elsewhere, in ourselves. So we found strength elsewhere, in ourselves. Our hardship has shown us that which should have been apparent all along. We are not as different as we want to believe. Does a peasant love his homeland any less than a noble? Does a bearer love his family any less than another man does his own? It is this love that has united us and given us true strength. Should every Frau, Akashic, bandit, and brigand in the realm come charging our gates, we will not fret, we will not falter, we will fight, and we will win. What, you didn't think I was just saying that stuff about hiding my engine, did ya? Wouldn't you know I've already a fine spot picked out and everything? But if you're going to go on this grand adventure, you'll need to be quick about your business with that ruddy god of yours. Take too long and somebody more clever might be to the prize. I suppose in that case I could bury you one of my lesser inventions. Goddess knows I've countless. Mid, never change. And with that, we're going to call it there. Next time on Final Fantasy 16, we are going to be heading back to Tabor and taking on Duty Undying 2. See you then.